Okay, here's another question. This time, a charity organization decided to give gift packs only to children below 16 years and elders above 65 years. So, two categories of people the charity organization is going to give gifts below 16 years and adults who are above 65. So, we are supposed to write a NS chart, accepted age, and say eligible if that person is eligible to accept the charity. Otherwise, we have to say not eligible. You have to say eligible if the age is below 16 or if it is above 65, right? Below 16 means children, above 65 means adults. Only these two categories will be eligible. All the others are going to be, anyone between 16 and 65 will be not eligible. So that's what we have to do. Right? So first you take some time and try on your own. Pause this video or stop this video, try your own version and see whether you can come up with a solution for this, and then you can watch the rest of the video. Okay, so let's go ahead. Here is a version I have done. This version, as I have said here, dry run with wrong NS chart. So this is wrong. At the beginning itself, I'm telling you why this is not going to give us the intended result. That's why it's wrong. And not because there's any problem. If you dry run through this, it will go perfectly work. But it's not going to give us the required result. So let's see why. Especially because, see, this condition says age less than 16 and age greater than 65. So now this sounds like this is what we want, but I'm going to show you how this is going to be wrong. Okay, so let's dry run. Before we dry run, before we dry run, just make sure if you have problems with this, we have done a series in our previous videos 0026A to 0028B in the Introduction to Basic Procedural Programming section about the conditions and logical operators. That is, logical operators means and or not, how you can combine them, how that is evaluated and results. And also just reminding you, any logical conditions with the and or whatever, any condition finally should evaluate to a true or false only, yes or no. If it is yes, if this whole thing, not just one part, okay, this whole thing evaluates to yes, only it will go to this side. If this whole thing evaluates to no, it will go to this side. That's basically what a condition will do. So let's see. If you have a problem, just go back to 26A to 28B and watch those, how the conditions are formed, how it is evaluated. Watch that video and come back here. Okay, let's continue. Now, to dry run this, we need the screen and the variable age, only one variable. So let's start. Show enter age. That will come on the screen. Remember, this is the only area the user is going to see. This part and this part is inside the computer. It's not visible to the user. This is the only area that the user is going to see. So it says, on the screen it says enter your age. So the user will get alerted and he is going to type a number, the age. Okay. So that's why we go to the next line and say get age. So this get age command only will accept the age, and when the user types a number and press enter, that number will be taken and stored in the variable called age, which is this one. Okay. So that's why we have to have this statement. So this the user, let's say, types 15 and press enter, it will be accepted into this. So now get part is done. So if you look at the question, it says below 16 and above 65 are eligible. So 15 is below. So what we should get is eligible, right? So we should get this message. So let's see how it works with this particular condition. If you put the condition this way, let's see how it's going to happen. What's going to happen? Now we are here. After getting the age, we are here. Now this condition, remember, go back and watch the condition and logical operator videos, 26A to 28B, I think, if you have a problem. Basically, when you are using an AND operator and logical operator to combine two conditions, this condition and this condition must be true, then only the whole thing gets evaluated to true. If any one of these is false, or if both are false, then it will be evaluated to a false. So only time this condition can become true is when this side is true as well as this side is true. That's the only one. Then only it will go through the yes. Or for all other situations, it's no. evaluates to a no, a false. So it will go through this side. So let's see. Now age less than 16 is our first condition. Age is what? 15, right? For this particular scenario, we have entered 15. So age is 15. Is it less than 16? Yes. So this is true. And now we have to see this one also for the same data. Age greater than 65. Is it? No. This is 15. So this is not greater than 65. So because of that, this part of the condition becomes false. So this, even though this is true, true and false evaluates to a false. So because this evaluates to a false, it will go to the no side. And in the no side, when you go to the next line, it's going to display not eligible, which is and after displaying that n, right? So this is basically wrong response. Actually, according to our requirement, this should say eligible. 16 years is okay, below 60. So 15 is below 16 years. So no problem, it should say eligible. But the way the NS chart is written, it's going to do this. Right? So it has come through. No. Let's try two more variations with the wrong NS chart and see. Okay. This time we'll put a not eligible figure and try run. So something between 16 and 65, which is not eligible. So let's put that and see. Okay, so you start, enter your age, so displays message and get age. Now we have to type our age. So we are typing 25, which is between 16 and 65, right? So in between. So these ages are actually not eligible. So it will be accepted into the age variable, right? So then you go to this condition. Now here again, is age less than 16? No, it's greater than 16. This is 25. So this itself is false. So in the end, if one becomes false, the entire thing is false. You don't have to even evaluate the second one. No need to. Even if you evaluate this age greater than 65, that is also false. But even if you don't evaluate this, if one of that is evaluated to a false, with the end, the whole thing is, we can safely assume it's false. Because for n to become true, this side should be true as well as this side should be true. Both should be true. Only then it will evaluate to a true. Otherwise, it's no. So in this case, this is also false, this is also false. So anyway, it will evaluate to a false, and then it will say not eligible, which is the correct answer what we need. Because 25 years, it should say not eligible, but it's doing that. So can we assume the NS chart is okay? No, because when we put 16, it also they are not eligible. So for this particular 25 value, it's a coincidence that it's displaying not eligible, and it somehow fits into the scenario. But only for this. So for when you type in 16 to 65, it's going to say not eligible. But eligible age also, it's going to say not eligible. So we have a problem here. So this is correct response. 25 years is not eligible, but any age will come out as not eligible if you run through this NS chart. Anything, whatever age you put through, you will see that. So let's try. Now we already tried 15, which is a lower value here. We also tried 25, which is in between. Now we'll try something above 65 and also check that out. Okay, so this time we'll put something above 65 and do. So we have screen, we'll start, enter your age, message comes here, you go to this, enter age, you type 75. Obviously it's more than 65 now. So and enter, that will be accepted by the age variable. Now, then we are going here. Now again, remember when you put end here, this should be true, this should be true for it to go through this side. If one of this is false or both are false, it's going to come no. That's how the end truth table works. Go back and watch those videos, previous videos I have done. Right, so let's check this and see. Age less than 16. Is it? No, it's 75. So this is false. So one is good enough. But if you check this one, it is true. Age greater than 65, yes. Sorry, even that is, okay, correct, right? This is 75, no. 75 is more than 65. So this becomes true, but no use because this is false. So since we have put an and combine them, both have to be true for the entire thing to become true. So this also evaluates to a false because of what? Because of this. This is false. Even though this is true, since one of them is false, it will come through the no side and say not eligible. So this actually it should have said eligible, because anybody above 65 also we want to say eligible. So as you can see, whatever age you put, this will always be doing this. You just put that through this condition and see, can the simple logic is you can't have a number, one particular number which is less than 16 and at the same time greater than 65. So this is impossible situation. So actually this NS chart, even though we have put a yes side and said show eligible, for no value it will go through this side because of our wrong condition. This condition is not correct, but the computer does not know that. It will always evaluate this to false, 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 and whatever number you type in, it's going to always keep saying not eligible. That's why I said this is a wrong version of the NS chart, right? So I hope you understand that. Now when you go to the end of it, now wrong response, 75 is eligible, so that we have already cleared. Now let's go and see how to do a corrected version of